Weirdness with Mongoengine reference field. This is a puzzling problem that's difficult even to name, let alone describe. I'll start with the essential facts and then give what background information might be relevant. Consider two Mongoengine document models. The following is inconsistently producing an attribute error on our production server. If I place debugging code right before the location of the error, evaluating type, foo.bar, as a string produces. Obviously addref doesn't have a bar_func attribute, but why is addref being returned instead of an instance of bar? Further debugging code shows that the following condition is failing in the reference field ._get__ function in mongoengine/fields.py. But pymongo.bref is actually bson.bref, which seems to be the same as type, foo.bar. Why does isInstance fail? This is where things get really weird. In other words, type, foo.bar, is a different bson.bref than the one obtained by referencing bson.bref directly. In fact, inspecting the __dict__ of these two types shows different memory locations for their functions and properties. Note, I'll call the type returned by type, foo.bar, foodbref for convenience below, to distinguish it from the type referenced by bson.bref. To debug further, I modified the bref code to add a metaclass that inspects the system modules at the time that bref type is created, and stores a list of the IDs of those modules in an extra class attribute of bref. The results show that the set of modules in existence when foodbref is created is entirely distinct from the set of modules in existence when the bare bson.bref type is created. All module IDs for one are different from all module IDs for the other. Some possibly relevant factors. The server on which this error occurs runs mod-wsgi under Apache. The server runs two different Django sites under Whisky, call them site_a and site_b. Foo is defined in site_a.foo_app.models, and bar is defined in site_b.bar_app.models. Site_a settings.py has site_b.bar_app in installed_apps. The requests that produce the error are handled by site_a. There were site_b. modules in sys.modules when foodbref was created, but no site_a. modules. The reverse is true for bson.bref. After an HTTPD reload, the error sometimes goes away for a little while and returns sometime within 0 to 10 attempts. Can anyone help me figure out what is causing foodbref to be different from bson.bref?
Are you using embedded mode or daemon mode of mod_ws? If using daemon mode of mod_ws, are you delegating each site to a different daemon process group and then in turn forcing the application to run in main Python interpreter? It may be the case that MongoDB Python client module may not work properly in Python sub-interpreters, especially when the module is used at the same time in a different sub-interpreter of the same process. So, you may have to run each site in separate daemon process group using daemon process group and then force the user of the Python main interpreter using dust application group with argument of %global. Note that when forcing use of main interpreter for both sites, you can no longer use embedded mode, or have them both run in same daemon process group. Thus why you need to force each to run in separate daemon process group.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.